Jon Jones responde a Jan Blachovicz diciendo que él subió a los pesados para escapar de una pelea contra él. Primeramente esto dijo Jan en una reciente entrevista en el espacio de Fanatics View. En este momento, soy peso pesado, por lo que es fácil subir a peso pesado. Me gustaría verlo luchar contra Thomas Pinal y Alex Pereira y conmigo. Él escapó al peso pesado porque yo estaba en mi mejor momento cuando él se fue. Él sabía que si se enfrentaba a mí, iba a perder. Esa fue su mejor decisión, subir a peso pesado. Me prometió esta pelea, así que espero que algún día se dé. Tal vez no en el gimnasio, en algún lugar fuera de cámaras. Jon Jones le responde por ex.com. Esto dijo de forma irónica: juro que tengo un espía en mi campamento. ¿Cómo más habría sabido esto? Aquí estoy, rascándome la cabeza. Un fan le pregunta: ¿esto es una cita real? Jon responde: eso es algo sobre este deporte. Siempre habrá el siguiente desafiante. Podría haberme retirado hace 5 años y habría estado huyendo de alguien. Todos los hombres a los que les gané tendrán sus historias. Todos los hombres a los que no llegué a ganar también tienen sus historias. Es lo que es. Es un honor ser ese tipo del que la gente habla. Conozco muchos nombres que se han desvanecido con los años. Jon añade: ejemplo perfecto. Aquí hoy, mañana no. El legendario poder polaco ahora es inexistente. Por último, Jan le responde: no tuve que poner ningún espía en tu campamento, podría oler tu miedo incluso a través del océano. En su reciente entrevista en el podcast de The Rush, Colby Covington habla sobre Jon Jones, su verdadera personalidad, y hace relatos de cuando convivieron juntos en sus etapas iniciales. Esto dijo:
What fighter, like, all time would you want to match up with in the UFC? Who's like the guy, old, like, past or current?
Yeah. Probably Jon Jones, just because everybody reviews him as a minute ago, but we used to share a bunk bed, so I know how tough he really is. I don't think he's
Spill the tea, right?
You know,
I did read that. I seen that y'all were roommates, right?
We were roommates at this Iowa Central Community College. We both won junior college national titles together, helped that propel that team to being one of like the best junior college national programs ever for wrestling. So,
yeah,
you know, I know the skeletons that are in his closet. I know I can hit the truth with him, and you know, I don't think he's that good of a fighter. You know, he's definitely juiced himself up through the years. And that's not me saying that. That's facts. You know, USADA's caught him multiple times. He's the guy that's hiding under the cage when USADA's coming in to drug test him. He hid under there for like 12 or 14 hours. This is a notorious story at Greg Jackson's camp. USADA comes in and give him a piss test. He hides under the cage, doesn't come out. And the tester's like, all right, I'm staying. I'm waiting for Jon to come here whenever he's coming to the gym. Greg's like, yeah, he'll be in here in a couple hours. Yeah, he should be here. He'll be here to train today. He never misses a day. Sit in the cage for 12, 14 hours to evade this test. Like, bro, the guy is just...
What?
Just,
I did not know that. 14 hours sitting.
What was Jon like?
That's insane.
Did you guys have a good relationship at that time when you were teammates?
oh, yeah.
And then, in your opinion, where did it kind of like turn?
We were best friends, you know, for the 2 years that we shared, you know, we shared a bunk bed. You know, he was on the top bunk. He let me sleep on the bottom bunk because, you know, real G's sleep on the bottom bunk. You know, I'm not trying to fall off the top bunk, you know. That's a long fall.
100%.
Yeah, so we had a great relationship. Honestly, dude, he started using towards the end of his career because they were like, hey, let's get you to go to heavyweight. He was wrestling at 197, and they were like, hey, let's go to heavyweight. So he felt like he had to do like testosterone and growth hormone and start putting on size and mass. So he started doing that, and he got a chemical imbalance, and he just started acting different. Like, he started getting emotional about little shit. Like, I'd leave my shoes out one day, and he's fuck, yo, what the fuck, Colby? You piece of shit, man. Put your fucking shoes in the right place. I'm like, bro, they're like barely outside the door. Like, what's the big deal, man? We're college bachelors, you know? We're singles living this life, like, you know, living the college party life, the frat sorority parties and doing that. So why do you care, you know? So, you know, it changed him, man. And a lot of people that were close to him, he cut them all off. He doesn't really have any friends that were with him before because he just completely changed as a person. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's not someone I want to surround myself with. Obviously, you can see in the media, he's there every day. Now, his latest thing was some drug tester showed up to his house two or 3 days ago, and he threatened the tester, I'll kill you. Bitches that come to my house, they end up dead. Shit like, what the f***? Like, dude, it's one thing after another. He's hitting pregnant ladies at car crashes. He slapped his wife in Vegas last time he was here, left her bloody. She came down here, got charged with the Las Vegas Police Department. God bless the Las Vegas Police Department. Greatest organization in all the land. So, but yeah, he's just not a good person. So that's why I want to fight him, because I like fighting people that I genuinely have seriously hate for.
Interesting. Do you think he's ducking Tom Aspinall?
For sure. He's 100% ducking Tom Aspinall. He knows he doesn't have it anymore, and he knows he's just not the same. He looks so fat and out of shape, and you know, he did good for himself. He made some money. You know, he has a good legacy. I think the legacy is filled with just, corruption, scamming and lies and deceit. But, I'm a man with truth and honesty, and I just come with facts. I'm just saying what's out there, what's the truth, So his character, is not very good. And I think that people see that.
Interesting. Yeah, because everyone, casual or even go all the way over to Dana White, I feel like everyone labels him as the GOAT. Would you say that?
Nah, too many inconsistencies. If you fail multiple steroid tests, you shouldn't be labeled as the GOAT. And just all his off-field shenanigans, just like Dana White also said, that he's the biggest waste of talent that the sport's ever seen. So if he would have committed himself, I think, he could have for sure been that guy. But the guy has too many skeletons in the closet, just too many just evil things that he's done. And I don't think he's a man of God like he says he is.
Islam Makhachev prueba su fuerza de golpeo en la máquina de poder. Acá está el instante. Dustin Poirier reacciona en x.com diciendo, viendo ese video de Islam en la máquina de golpear, acércate. Tras la última controversia de Conor McGregor, arremetiendo contra Sean Omalley y Ryan García, Omalley comenta en el espacio de Real Raw Talk que Conor simplemente está celoso de su éxito. Esto dijo:
To be honest, I kind of want to hate him. I want to be like, F you, and I've tried to. I've said it. I even messaged him on Twitter. I said, F you, just to make me feel a little bit better. But, cocaine's a hell of a drug. He was probably, shadowboxing in the bathroom at a club, and I get it, you say shit. So, I do think there was a lot of jealousy. People like that big of an ego, he sees what's happening. He sees he's starting to, he's starting to get pushed out. I'm starting to come up. It's like, there's no other reason for him to talk about me. I've never said anything but praised him. I looked up to him. So I want to try to hate him, but it's hard. Conor's, he's a man. He really is. But I don't know. I really don't feel any way about it. When I first saw it, I was like, what the f-? Like, that's great. Like, but then I'm like, God, I know he's geeked out. Yeah. Jealous, so he wanted me to sign with their management company. I didn't want to. He sees me blowing up. I don't know. He like you say, deleted it real quick after. I'm sure either his team did or he's like, God, why did I do that? But I don't know.
Dana White, en New York, capta en cámara a repartidor de FedEx irresponsable, tirando los paquetes de forma descuidada. Les dejo el instante.
FedEx. We'll get your shit there, but we'll f it up. My boy don't give up. Oh.